This is quite funny. Glory referred to Steve and Slow News Day as FBI Rat Snitch Television. This is Rise and Shine anti-medium mythology Tokyo Shem Television. I'm sitting in the captain's seat. The coffee is percolating. The sun is creeping into play. Mr. Knight has receded to the opposite side of the earth. I might have to whisper for this one. I don't want anyone but us involved to hear this. I'm just kidding. He's trying to do a parody of Creighton. He goes, the cat's in the co-captain's seat, and I already gave a smoke or two to the homeless guy. And no, I don't really watch all these shows nonstop every day. Trying not to. The bum eye is giving me an opportunity to let go. How many times do I have to hammer in the nail that these are COINTELPRO RF rats? I can say rats. The F word, I say effer. So the meat and potatoes will be Glory comparing Steve-O, not to be confused with Stevie. I may have confused Stevie and Steve-O, or I was sloppy in the presentation of Stevie and Steve-O and Stevie. They have very similar names. I might have made it unclear if I was talking about Manitalk or Steve-O, but I'm digressing big time. This show today right here, I've already come right out with what the beef of the presentation is. The stroganoff portion. Vegetarian stroganoff. If I could digress, there's a product I really want to push, but I'm not going to because I'm not a shill, but they've created a chicken pot pie or a beef pot pie, and it's really good. So I'm a vegetarian, yet I'm still eating fake predator-styled food. Maybe I'll do a cooking show one of these days. So yeah, we'll get to that. Glory, Misty, and Steve were putting on a show. So I've got one show. I've got a clip of that Franco guy. He's a total fake. They think they can just shove these people into our mugs and they're going to be accepted as the new media personalities, the independent, organic. These are independent. Sorry, I didn't conclude my thought. But these are organic. No, they want us to think this is all organic. The little problem that these military shills are having is that we're quite well into the post-Snowden, post-Assange era of existence. If it's raining out, do we say, is that rain? Is that water? Is that a fluid that he's crying and it's called rain? Do we do that with disinfo shells? Why do we do that with disinfo shells? So these losers are basically talking about crap that I already trolled about on Twitter years ago. I tweeted right up to Jank Ugar that he was an a rat effer. He actually responded to that one. He said, my dude, my man, how can you call me that? I'm Jank Ugar. I'm progressive independent media. I exposed Jimmy Dore spitting on Alex Jones. I didn't expose him, but I was me. I had to be me, and I trolled and trolled. I trolled No Miki Const. I trolled the Truman National Security Project. I linked them to a lot of stuff, including daily costs. I was an internet addict. I had a lot of free time. I was at the forefront of exposing the disinfo shells. They were called fake left, paid fakes, the NSA, FBI, CIA, blah, 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 la, dee, da, da, Air Force, Eglin Air Force Base, blah, blah, I already said blah, blah, etc., so forth, whatnot, and all the rest of it. Now they co-opted this idea that there are shells, that there are disinfo F-tires. They take everything good that I came up with. Well, someone like me. Yeah, it was me too. It was mostly me. I'm not saying it was all me. I'm not even saying me. We have to discuss me. I'm not saying that. So anyway, I don't know why I'm rambling on nonstop here. Basically, these guys put on a free Assange rally. I think this is from January. I want to point out how these jerks and creeps are flaunting having no masks. They're wearing no masks. So when I say that these people are the scum of the earth, When I said that, I wasn't lying. It wasn't hyperbole. These are actual trashy, junky drug addicts, drug addicted, I should have said, disinfo agents, provocateurs. See, we can keep fishing out for words. So, yes, in conclusion, these are military shills. They do not fool me, and I do not want them to fool you. Or I hope they don't fool you. I don't even know who you are, but I wish you well. I don't wish them well. Why would I wish disinfo shills well? I know not to wish them good, because when we were kids, they let us know there's a time and a place for well and good. They also taught us the difference with the word your. You are, your, possessive. But apparently the deep state doesn't want us to know grammar. They want us confused. They want us riled up. So I just wanted to show that these losers were not wearing masks. I wanted to show that they're military. They're obvious military. You can see it in their shoulders. You can see it in the way they talk and their dispositions. You can just tell they're military shills. I especially wanted to show that Glory was calling Steve, she was joking to Steve, but it backfired, that he's an FBI rat snitch.
You're Armenian, and you're working for a network called The Young Turks.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see me co-hosting fucking KKK TV. You don't see Steve going, "Hi everyone, welcome to fucking FBI Snitch News Live. I'm your host, Steve Poikinen." That's like going, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna get some analysis on this recent Black Lives Matter protest from FBI Informant TV."
Norm Chomsky.
You don't see the logo for Slow News Day being a white dude in a hood.
You have a hard time
You don't see the
figuring
NATO
out.
logo up for Slow News.
Economics has re-uploaded her interview with Steve from about 4 months ago, in which he was blatantly lying about being a journalist for The Nation. He claimed he was fired by Chris Hayes. I point that out, I cyber salute that, and then the next day the military shills re-upload that interview onto Redneckonomics channel. It had been only on the Manitalk channel. What a coincidence. I out these idiots. I show that these are COINTELPRO rat snitch sewer rats. I said rats twice, sorry. I used to troll Adrian Lamo directly to his mug on Twitter. Those guys knew who I am. They trolled me. I was trolled on by Lee Stranahan and Brandon Darby. Shite happens. Reality happens. I was in the thick of this type of junk. I was exposed in Brett Kimberlin, and then some rat snitch named Larissa Alexandrovna trolled me hard. She called me the conspiracy kook and that stuff. But anyway, I've said enough. When I say too much, there becomes too much to edit. I've already downloaded everything. I've said what I had to say. These are military disinfo shill losers with tardy dyskinesia. Let them know it, or let them rot with the other military shills giving their fake thumbs up and adding their fake stats. You know at least one of the view stats for a lot of those videos. You know that there's at least one guy hate watching to go with all the fake robots, the fake subscribers, the co-workers from Eglin Air Force Base, and etc. everywhere. When everyone is a disinfo shill, then no one is. But I'm trying to say that, no, some of us have always been anti-military. We've always known that you people are the scum of the earth, that they are the scum, that it takes a scumbag to join the military. It takes a little sheep product. So you have these military disinfo shills as broken records trying to entrap people. One other thing I wanted to point out, these people froth, they lather, they foam, they don't shave. They are trying to rile people up. These are agent provocateurs. These are proverbial COINTELPRO actors who can go to hell. They are maggots on their way. They're embarking. These are maggots who are embarking towards hell. They can take all their cocaine, take all their pills, whatever they're up to, and shove them up their butts because at least one person here does not believe any of their nonsense. And this one person has been so offended by this crap that he made a lot of videos, and just basically trying to warn others of what I've learned over many, many years. Since approximately 2006, 2007, the light bulb went off in me noggin that the internet is rigged and fake. It is a military honeypot operation. Period. The end. Thanks for your time and consideration. Take care. Bye-bye. You've been listening to the Tokyo Shemp News Service. Oh, I was starting to wonder if Misty is sisters with Sarah Frills. They look kind of similar, but maybe that's just another digression. Okay, guys, it's just past 7 a.m. This will now take me quite a bit of time to clean up and then upload. But once that happens, it becomes an instant classic, and the strong base of 5 or 10 people who like my shtick, they know that I have yet again delivered the goods. Alright, there might have been 1 or 2 more things I should add in before I stop talking. I wanted to point out more of the pantomime shtick, how these people have interactions with the others. It's all a scam. It's so over the top, not organic, that it's quite visible. You just watch it in the implicate order of their fakeness. It arises, it shows itself, it appears. It's like rain. We don't say, is that rain? Oh, I already went through all that. Water is wet, is that what I'm trying to say? So we'll cover a little bit of the pantomime when we edit this audio. I already just mentioned a minute or two ago about the Misty Sarah Frills possible connection. Misty brought a list.
I came with a
Misty
list.
brought a list. These people love to trigger one another, or they don't love to do it, but it just keeps happening. Misty brought a list. And then to wrap up this milled in, trying to crunch everything together and add whatever I missed and just shove it in right here. To wrap up this endgame portion of today's show.
Sorry.
They always link everything back to Jane and Jimmy Dore. So this is the fake left side of the military disinfo shield project, national security anti-terror project. There's a right-wing side. It's got Tim Pool and Sticks, but I'm not on the right wing, so I'm not really covering that. And I probably won't cover these jackasses too much more either, because you can only hammer the nail in so much. At some point, the nail has been hammered in. You can put down the hammer. There might have been a song, a folk song, If I Had a Hammer, but I don't remember it. So I shouldn't have started trying to sing it. I'm probably creating a new song here, but someone will steal it, and I will get no credit. That's the end of the show. La-di-da, blah 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 blah, etc. so forth, and whatnot. How low can I go with notes? That's the show. Dun 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 dun. That ELO song. Bring me the news, or here's the news. Alright, I'm done. I stole that last bit from ELO, but the other stuff might have been original music. Of course it'll pop up soon. Katy Perry will steal it. Someone like that will take it, they'll refurbish it and make money off of my soul, off of my creativity. Now I'm upset. I've gotta stop now. Or I'm just the steam's coming out of me noggin, the skull. I gotta let this go. Take care, everybody. I'll be fine and dandy in time. You not care also. You not give an F about social media either. Because none of this is real. I mean, my shtick is real, but none of them are real. And that is COINTELPRO. Those are COINTELPRO actors. Case closed. End of story. Close the book. Book 'em, Dano. God bless Dano Plato. F you, Howard Stern. Alright, now I'm really digressing big time. And the show's been over for at least a minute or two. I don't know what the heck I'm on about now.
A lot of them have done that to me. Naomi Klein,
Yes.
Norm Chomsky.